The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. The funny thing about Christopher Luxon ruling out the Opportunities Party was I already thought he had, or if he hadn't, I assumed they would. So yesterday as I watched, it came as no surprise. Think about this. What possible connection is there between a centre-right coalition that extends out to New Zealand First nationalism, to the ACT libertarianism and the national low-tax classic centrist sort of view of the world, and a party that, one, hasn't even got the 5%, and two, wants to hand out money to everyone whether they need it or not, or want it or not? The Opportunity Party is the darling of the media, who are showing either another form of bias previously reserved for Labor and the Greens, or an unhealthy obsession driven by perhaps boredom and the light relief of a new game in town. Either way, the fact is they have had an astonishing amount of coverage for a group that, one, isn't in Parliament, nor two, have they produced a single poll that gets them there. In other words, we dabble with unusual amounts of energy in mindless speculation. Also playing into the party's hands is this absurd idea, although clever from a marketing point of view, that they remain open to talk to anyone interested. The fact that that isn't remotely realistic doesn't seem to occur to anyone currently knee-deep in their obsession. See, my broad rule of thumb when dealing with anyone showing signs of life post an election is at least 3 credible polls that have them above, and preferably significantly above, the threshold in our system, which of course is 5%. Now, they have no candidate that credibly looks to win a seat, so the 5% is their sole route in. And as we have said, there isn't a single poll that has them in that position. So we are, as was pointed out by the Prime Minister, yet again dabbling in a seemingly never-ending pool of speculation and guesswork. Labor could well work with them because, one, they're desperate to replace the Maori Party, of course, and two, they like taxing people more, and that also dovetails in with the Greens' view of the world as well. This is bad news for Opportunity, who still want you to believe they are centrist when they are no such thing. There isn't a centre-right party in the world who has ever spruiked universal incomes. So, one, they aren't on 5%, and two, they are not centrist or anywhere close to it. So the government ruling them out is obvious, it's not a surprise, or a shock, or even news.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.